Welcome back. Y'all know I'm back hyped to Stay Motivated podcast, where we discuss all positive vibes. You know what I'm saying? You shine a little light. Just shine your light and motivate someone else. We all need some motivation, or at least a little bit, girl. You need motivation?
I love motivation, so I need like that much.
Big heart.
That much
motivation. Okay, if this is your first time tuning in, I do want to thank you for tapping in. My name is Dee, also known as the Motivation Queen, the Motivation Goddess, the Motivation Guru. However you want to say it, some may say La Loquita. You know what I'm saying? But we've elevated, okay? What we do is we discuss motivation through conversations, whether it be humor, whether it be good vibes, whether it be sharing a conversation, regardless of what the message is. Stay motivated. Duh.
Duh.
Okay, duh. Please go ahead and like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please.
Yes, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the little bell next to it so you can get notified every time she posts a video.
Okay. Like, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff.
You know what I'm saying? You like to read some comments?
Oh yes, comments. Mm-hmm. Feedback. Feedback is a part of growth. We're definitely gonna get into that today, girl. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's like a language that I speak. For all my people understand it, then I have to. So let's go ahead and get into it. Is you ready for
I'm ready. Is you ready?
First of all, I want to apologize for the wait. You know about my Drake shit. I know Drake just dropped a song. What's next? Perfect timing. Okay.
That's Drake.
Listen, well, we are back and we are better than ever.
Period.
Let me introduce my first guest. Her name is Jaz. She had a little spice on to there recently. What is it?
It's your girl, Filterless Jaz. I'm very unfiltered. Yep, and my name is Jaz.
You heard her. Well, welcome, Filterless Jaz. Welcome, Filterless Jaz. Okay. Listen, the way days, like nowadays, everything's set up like where it's like, filter this, filter that, filter this. We need some filterless moments.
Yes,
some
I feel like everything is very, very sensitive right now, but sorry, I'm very unfiltered, so you'll get all this filterless jazz, okay?
We also like to call that transparency. I don't know who needed that message. Someone needed that message.
Someone definitely needed that message.
Okay, about being transparent. You know what I'm saying? AKA filterless. Anyways, girl. You know what I'm saying? So, Jaz, is there anything you'd like to let them know before we actually get into it?
Yes. First of all, thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here. Stay motivated. We've been manifesting this for a really, really, really long time.
Yes,
it's finally here.
Okay.
Okay. And
we
so
are here now.
This is my girl, the Motivation Queen, okay? So boo, where did this begin? Like, what's the root?
Wait, girl, we gotta let the people know. Normally, I would be putting her on the hot seat.
All right.
She is free from the hot seat today, baby. She is free from the hot seat.
Yes,
you know what that means? Jaz is taking over and hosting Stay Motivated podcast.
Yes, I am. I'm going to be your host. This is your host, Filterless Jaz. And guess what? The Motivation Queen gets to sit in the hot seat today. You ready, sis?
I stay ready.
Okay.
I stay ready.
Because if you would stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. You feel me?
And that's on period.
There it is.
Period. Girl.
So I'm just going to take over, boo. I am ready to have this conversation with you. Are you ready? Let me know.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
So question number 1.
All right, boo. All right, so listen, the motivation queen, right? That's your
Yes.
name. That's you. You're the queen, boo.
Mhm.
Where did it all begin? What are the roots? Let's talk about it. The people should hear you and how it is today.
So, the motivation queen, where it came from. When Instagram came into the picture about a few years ago. How long ago did girl, show us your beautiful face. Show us your beautiful face, Hati. How? So like how it all started was I don't know, when Instagram first came into the picture, and that was just my name. My name was like, I don't know, like I was like the motivation queen. So I was like, all right, whatever. Like, this was some odd years ago. So I was like, yeah, the motivation queen. So that's how I came up with the motivation queen. After girl, that was many moons ago.
Many moons ago. But was it something that stemmed from, you always motivating people or motivating yourself just to go further, or?
I don't know. Honestly, at that point when I, it was just a username. Like, I don't know.
You just brought it from the clear air.
Yo no sé. I don't know.
She called herself a queen before it was popular to be queen.
Oh, how?
Okay.
How?
Did you hear me? All right.
Okay.
All right. So let's fast forward just a little bit. Stay motivated. Stay motivated podcast. Let's talk about it. Where did it come from? Like, where were you when you had this this vision that you wanted to start this today?
It's getting a little hot in here. We got water? Water?
Water!
Where's the water boy? Oh, we don't have one. We got us. Stay motivated. Actually, so stay motivated stemmed from the motivation queen. And girl, you put me. I'm trying to think, y'all. Hold on. Let me think.
Right, we need one of those buttons now.
All right, honey. So, the motivation queen, stay motivated. Faith, believe. It's making all sense now. Okay, so here's a long, short story. So faith and believe is actually like where I would say my motivation stemmed from. Just, my childhood, my my upbringing. I did always wish that I had a more push, drive, just to push in the direction, or just like that reinforcement that we all need, so I didn't feel like I had anyone to just reinforce or give me the extra push. So I decided to get two very small and very simple tattoos that they actually mean the most to me, which is faith and believe. And the reason why faith is actually on my wrist is anytime you're down, you normally put your head down. So I would always see faith. So faith would always remind me, and believe is just, to always believe in yourself. So this is pretty much where I would say my motivation journey stemmed from, if I actually sit there and use my brain and think about where it came from. So yeah, just that extra push, just that extra motivation. At that time, it's not that I didn't know the word motivation. I just didn't understand how powerful motivation was.
Right. How you're just you're home, you're chilling, you just need that extra push to do better or go to the next level, and you have to motivate yourself. Most of the time, a lot of other people can reinforce you and motivate you and be your cheerleader.
Right.
But sometimes we have to have that within ourselves too. We have to motivate ourselves to get to the next level.
Right,
they do say if you bring a horse or whatever to the water, can't make them drink, so you have to drink yourself.
Okay. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's either you're going to drink the water or you're going to be forced to drink the water in a different way. I think that's what she was trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could, it's many different ways, you could go about it. But yeah, motivation is just, I think it's a very important, I think it's very imperative, to reinforce that. And, we are mothers as well. Oh, boy mom!
Yes, we are boy mom.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know how to talk about GD. We need some motivation.
Okay.
So won't you come and motivate?
Hey.
That's me. Yeah.
She is crazy.
Yes,
I
that
can't with you. So, like, what about the podcast and starting this and just having all these ideas? Like, do you remember where you were and just kind of like, I want to start a motivation podcast since I've been having this conversation within myself.
Yeah.
Where were you when you wanted to bring it out to the people?
Well, actually, it's a funny little story. I got stories for you. They be a little funny sometimes. So, me and my cousin, we used to speak like every day, like faithfully. We would never we really see each other often, but we spoke like every single day. Anyways, we used to be on the phone and we used to be like, we used to have like a roast session. So it kind of like reminded me of like Donkey of the Day. And I'm like, cuz, we need to start, we gotta get on the radio station, we gotta do something. And this is before podcasts were booming. Probably like, I would say like at this point, like 2-3 years ago, maybe. It was like 2018. So, I'm just like, we're on the phone, just two people cracking up. And, and then I did have another vision. Shout out to the Breakfast Club because Breakfast Club, you know what I'm saying? I did have a vision of, two females, one guy. Because, of course, if you don't have a guy or you know what I'm saying, a little versatility in there, right. You're biased. It's a biased opinion. Last thing you want is two females. You know what I'm saying? Two Filterless Jaz, the motivation queen. Who knows how the conversation going? Oh,
that's true.
However, it just, it just didn't. It wasn't meant to be at that time. And then I said, you know what? I said, F that. I'm about to host. I got this. So, like I started last year. Last year was, I don't know if you guys tapped in, but you could tap in. Available. There's no visual. Don't get too excited. Just kidding. So there is audio, no visual. You can go ahead and tap into that. I like to call that my pilot phase, just to get a little bit more about my personality. So yeah, and then coronavirus.
I know. Jesus. Slow that down.
Here come COVID. Yeah, so I did I recorded about three that I aired, 5 in total. However, anyways, yeah, so I was like, I got so much good feedback, and I was just like, I got some ideas, and like I just want to bring people on. I just want people to share their story and know, in life shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Like things will happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah, girl.
So she brought her vision to life, and here we are today. Right?
Okay, honey, I feel
it's you. The sound for me.
It's the
for me. Okay.
Okay, honey. So go ahead, Jaz. Let's get back into it. Is that what was it?
Yeah. So starting out, what's one thing that you wish you knew before you started out?
New as in what? Knew what? Let me be a little bit more specific.
Just one thing that you wish you've known. So you started, right? Mm-hmm. So you have your audio podcast out right now, and with a couple episodes, and you were just starting out. Now you got to this part. How what do you know now that you wish you'd known before? Like as far as the difficulties or
unforeseen circumstances. Okay.
Yeah.
One thing that I would suggest is, creating as much content, even if you archive it, as much as possible. Just from like a podcast standpoint, especially with where we're at, YouTube and all of this goes on how much content you're putting out,
Right.
So
being consistent.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Consistent.
The consistency. I have an issue with the consistency. I haven't uploaded on my channel. It's been a little while, like a month, and I'm like, I gotta get my content on there because if I don't put it up, nobody's gonna see.
Exactly. That's the thing. It's just like if you don't put your work out there, if you don't put your art out there, because this is an art in a sense.
It is.
It is actually. Mm-hmm. No, it's not in a sense. It is art.
It is. Yes, it is.
So, just create as much content, and try to, come up with a structured to actually have that released, like on a weekly basis, because you will be surprised how much people are interested and how much people want to hear so much more from you.
It really is.
And that's the thing. And I'm like, damn, COVID,
right?
In a way, you know what I'm saying? But it's definitely understood. So just creating as much content as you can. Given unforeseen circumstances, you know what I'm saying? Things will happen. So
even on a day-to-day too. If
feedback,
I feel like just making out a schedule and sticking to the schedule. I make a schedule and then I'm like, something happens or something comes up, and I'm like, I should have just stick to my schedule, because what I do now is like, it could have waited. So definitely get your content out there. Work on your art. So I have another question. We're talking about all these great things and our, how we've been motivated, to go to the next level and the next steps. But what failure have you ran into? Like, has there been any what failure that you ran into that maybe you learned from it?
Jaz, that was negative. Motivation. Next question.
Okay. I love it. She is too funny. Yeah, very negative. We are here to stay positive. Okay, that's the whole thing. Okay, that's the whole thing. All right, so let's just moving along.
Hold on. Let me just say something. And that right there is, key in growth. Knowing when to end a conversation that's negative. Like, it's okay to reflect. It's okay to talk about things, but to continue engage in negative conversation, or even just anything negative. It's like a leech, you know what I'm saying? So it's just tune it out. It's you need to cut it.
Okay.
Cut it. And we cut.
Right.
Yeah.
I definitely understand. I had a rough day before getting here today, and I had to cut the negative energy. We have to protect our energy at all costs. So we have to keep a positive vibe going on throughout the day. If you let that negative energy get into you, it's gonna be how the whole day, is gonna be. You get what I'm saying? That negativity is just gonna drag on the whole day. So stay motivated and stay positive.
Yeah, okay. Heavy on the positive vibes. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta be in a positive mindset in order for you to be motivated.
Definitely.
I hope that didn't go over y'all heads now.
Okay. So, you said you talked about your cousin and having these conversations. Would you say that she's an influential person in your life, as far as stay motivated started, and just, or name three positive.
Say that, sis. Just ask the question.
Look. Name 3 most influential people, in your life.
Okay. 3.
Or less.
3. Myself, and myself.
I know that's right.
Nah, I'm just kidding. There's a little bit of truth to that. Myself, and my son.
Okay. There you go.
It's nah. God.
Okay.
Because every day,
first and foremost,
every day you wake up, you got breath in your body. You're 10 toes down, breath in your body. You have a choice. So God first. God, the universe, period.
That's it.
All of my friends and all of my family, that they all played a part in my journey.
Right. Of course.
Yeah. So everyone, people who are here and who aren't, everyone played a part in my journey. And for that, I'm thankful for you guys.
I am thankful for you. Okay, I love Dave. From the first time I met her, we just clicked. We just clicked. So she's
did.
a positive person.
We definitely did. How was it?
Definitely need the motivation queen in your life. So stay tuned because there's more to come, right? Talking about the motivation queen, what is a day in the life of the motivation queen?
Okay, well, I wake up in the sky. It's like that. You know the song? No, okay. A day in the life, I don't really have like set days, you know. It's just like once I get like locked into like a thought or an idea, I just like lock in and I'm right. I'm a big writer. I like to write a lot.
That's
you know
good.
what I'm saying? So it's just like once I have an idea, I just go jot it down. There is no like specific you know,
the day-to-day structure.
You know what I'm saying? I just try to create, like I said before, as much content as possible. The motivation queen, just like I just said, like even with conversations with friends and family members, you know, a day in the life is just like, you know, keeping a positive mindset. I know it sounds redundant. I know it may sound repetitive, but it's just like you have to speak that into fruition. You have to speak that into yourself. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a So it's just like, you know, just starting off your day with a positive mindset. You know what I'm saying? Even if your day starts off like I don't know how you could wake up from your sleep mad, pero, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Might have had a bad dream or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, however, it starts on like how you start your day and your just your mindset, and then you know just. Like I said, I'm a writer, so I like to do a lot of writing. I got a little poetry in there, but you know.
I used to write poetry back in the day too.
It's a connection.
I know.
See, we is well connected.
We are well connected.
Okay,
I remember sitting on your stoop having motivational conversations.
Yeah.
You're just so positive. Like if I'm having something that happens, remember just sitting on your stoop, having just a cup or something.
And just some things I don't remember all of them, but I know people like I've had people like you remember T when you used to tell me this and look at you, the motivation queen. I'll be like, yo, I used to say that. Yeah. They be like, yeah.
You gave great advice. You always give great advice.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
So I love the concept. Look, we have a beautiful setup here. I just love it. Like I love everything about this and the positivity and the mood and the vibe. I love it. You're doing great, girl. You're doing great, girl.
Thank you, Jazz.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to do everything that you're doing right now?
I would say advice in general. You know, I actually just want to show people how, you know, you can shine your light. You can shine your light. Anything that you go through, you know, anything that we go through in life, we actually grow through in life.
That is very true.
Okay? I'm going to repeat it again. Anything we actually go through in life, we go through. We grow through.
Yes.
Okay.
Go through it. Grow through it.
Okay, go grow. That's the mouth right there. On the top. We go in the top edge. What about y'all? Okay. Moving on to the side. All right. So like I said before, it all stems from your mindset. And it's just like it stems from your mindset, you know, and what I will for a fact achieve from stay motivated is to show people as long as you have breath in your body, you have options. Amani, the hood healer,
okay,
you know what I'm saying? She taught me, you know, there's like so many things that, you know, she's amazing. If you don't know who Imani Cohen is, at the hood healer on Instagram, Twitter, yeah, I want to give a big shout out to the hood healer. Okay, you know, because if you're from the hood like me, I'm sure you will resonate for her. Just want to let you know she's not for the weak at all. not for the weak. She's like that big brother sister type of figure that you need, that she tells you what you need to know,
hear, right?
Versus what you want to know. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody needs somebody like that in their life.
Okay. Big shout out to her. She's like a big sister I never had. She's awesome. Listen, in life, there's going to be times where you won't feel motivated. There's going to be times where you're not going to have that push. There's going to be times where people aren't going to push you. There's going to be times where you have to rely on yourself. And that's when discipline plays a part.
Oh, yeah.
Discipline plays a part because you're not going to always be motivated. Trust me. It's not, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna always wake up. You're not gonna always say, "Hey, I have this drive. I have this drive." We're talking about reality here. You know what I'm saying? Like the reality of life. You know, so and that's when you incorporate discipline. You know, it's like, think of it like you're planting a seed. Okay, it's dark. Normally, you plant the seed. The seed, and sometimes you may feel closed in. Sometimes you may feel suffocated. Sometimes you may feel unheard. Like however you would like to, put that into perspective. You know, it's dark, and when you plant a seed, it takes time. When you plant a seed, you need to nourish it.
Yeah.
When you plant a seed, you need to water it.
Yeah.
So think of the seed as yourself.
Right.
Okay, honey. And it also takes consistency. You don't just water it for a day or two,
right,
and then come back a day, 2 weeks later, and expect for any type of actual growth to go.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's also discipline, consistency, dedication. You have to be dedicated. This is what you have to want. You gotta want this and consistent, and know that it takes time. You know, a lot of people always want things like the easy way in life. Never take anything that comes quick. It could be taken quick.
Preach up.
Anything that could come quick. Okay, anything that comes quick. It's gonna be taken quick, okay? Period. So it's just understanding that at the right time, things will happen at the right time. Trust God, trust I don't want to make this seem like, it's like a spiritual thing, but believe in whatever you believe in your higher power. Just know that at the right time, things will happen. You know what I'm saying? And everything starts with your intention too. That's a whole nother topic. That's a whole nother story. However, because a lot of people are always in a rush. They want this, they want that. And what people don't really understand.
I like that.
Okay? What people don't really understand is that time is really an illusion. You only realize time when you realize time.
That's true.
Okay?
You preach it! Yes! It's true though.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think about stuff like that.
Exactly.
It's really
People always I gotta rush and do this. I gotta rush. Or whatever it is, people just start, time. I don't even pay attention. Let me say, I got a clock in my room. It don't have no batteries in it. And it's a perfect example of how it's an illusion. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because you only realize what time it is once you realize the time. And then at that point, now you're constricting yourself or relax. It's gonna be fine. You ever notice, like, if you happen, like, you missed the train or the bus or whatever the case may be, and then it's just like a disaster. At that point, you just be like, you know what? I missed it. Maybe it's protecting me from something.
That's what I was just gonna say.
You know what I'm saying?
Mom, we have the saying all the time. If we mix an exit or, miss a train or we're not running on time for something, we always say that's protecting us. You never know what was going to happen or what did happen or what would have happened if we did go on that right exit or something like that. So we always say, like, it was protecting us from something.
Absolutely. So you just got to understand that, you know what I'm saying? Things do happen for a reason. Sometimes we don't always know. You know what I'm saying? We wish we knew. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you just got to let life be.
Yep.
Let life be. And do what you're supposed to do to get to where you need to go. Because in the right time, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And like I said, consistency, dedication is all a process. And, it all will help with this process in life. You know what I'm saying? And trust and believe me, there are going to be highs. There's going to be lows. I said this on my very, very first episode I recorded. Once you hit rock bottom, It's nowhere else to go but the top.
Period.
Nowhere else to go but the top. So don't be afraid of breaking. Don't be afraid of bending, falling, scraping, bruising, hurting yourself, and that goes to putting that filter on. You know what I'm saying? Painting this picture. You're gonna fall. You're gonna break. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna always be the strongest, and don't be afraid to fall.
Right.
Because you're gonna get back up. You're gonna get back up.
Right.
It's if you want to get back up.
Okay.
Do you want to get back up, or you gonna lay there and have somebody? Yeah, exactly. Or expect for people to have a pity party. Listen, ain't nobody gonna take care of you better than you. Okay,
I love it.
You feel me? Okay, and that is just.
Yes, the motivation queen. Give it to us raw, okay?
Giving it to you guys raw. You know, like I said, you know, and I want to close this out, you know, by saying, be mindful of the company that you keep.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yes, honey.
Keep your mind uplifted. Okay, and keep people that nourish your soul around you. I hope that doesn't go over your head, okay?
Ooh, I'm feeling it.
Listen,
that goes like hand in hand with protecting your energy.
Exactly. You feel that.
You
You feel that energy. You just know that you can and will get through whatever you grow through in life. Okay? I want you guys to stay grounded, stay resilient, stay dedicated. You already know. Stay motivation.
Stay motivation.
It's the motivation queen. I got excited, y'all. Okay? It's stay motivated. You know what I'm saying? And one last point. Motivated. Motivation. Over time, I value all that evolves daily. With love, the motivation queen and Filterless Jaz. Make sure you check out my girl Jaz, Filterless Jaz. Links below.
Yes.
Where's that eel?
Filterless Jaz TV on YouTube. Make sure you like, watch, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Okay?
Okay, together we is going to our exit. And you know the vibes.
Stay motivated forever and ever and ever.
Thank you for tuning in. We love you. Please don't forget to subscribe, like,
all that good stuff.
Stay motivated.
Hit the subscribe button. Stay motivated.
Peace, love, and light. It's your girl, the Motivation Queen.
Yes.